set. Gates open, and they sent on their way. Circus Lights dwelt. Mr. Spain was slow into stride by about a length. First one to break is Dr. Faustus. Races alone for the time being. Magic Prince, Viva de Janeiro, Moolah Man, all racing abreast each other. Then comes Circus Lights, and that leaves Mr. Spain at the back of the 6-horse field. Mr. Spain's just battling to keep up with 800 metres left to run. Leader is Magic Prince. Got the call by about 2 lengths. Dr. Faustus, red sleeves and gold cap at the inside. Circus Lights, Viva de Janeiro, Moolah Man is under the outside rail, being persuaded along. Mr. Spain is nowhere with 500 metres left to run. Magic Prince continues to lead. Has a 3-length advantage. Viva de Janeiro, Dr. Faustus, Moolah Man all line up in second. They've seen off Circus Lights, who's dropped back to 5th, but with 300 metres left to run, Magic Prince now has some company with Dr. Faustus, the gold cap on the inside, and Viva de Janeiro quite trying to move in together. Moolah Man's dropped back to 4th. Magic Prince, but Dr. Faustus up the inside. Now Pope's nose in front. Viva de Janeiro 3rd, and Dr. Faustus powers away. Dr. Faustus wins. 2nd, Magic Prince. Viva de Janeiro ran 3rd. 4th went to Moolah Man. Having a look at quite a lot that was around him, he's still a bit awkward in his stride, but he's still got enough class to win it. Magic Prince, like I said, a big brave run in second, and his winning turn can't be all that far away. Viva de Janeiro, likewise, I make the same statement about him, but Dr. Faustus looks like he's on an upward trajectory, and a rise for favourite backers in race number 4.
All right, so there we go. Welcome back to the winners interview, and the favourites, the heavily supported favourite from 14 to 10 all the way down to 3 to 10 has come through to win very well this afternoon. Well done to Johan Janse van Vieren. Well done to the entire Werners family, and it's a good race for Lawrence because he's run 1st, 3rd and 4th, and I believe the groom's name is even Lawrence. So well done to all concerned, and well handled by Gavin Larena, the professional. Gav, well done. Stuck to your station in the early part. I mean, small field. I thought a very good run in Durban last time out. That horse went on to run second behind that highly talented horse from the Mike de Cockyard. Give me another chance. So form lines were there, and he looks to be a nice horse.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse, Brand. I think he's a horse that's just going to keep maturing. He's a nice, big, strong boy, and I think he's just going to keep getting better. He's not the easiest horse to ride. He can tend to hang in quite badly. So, you know, I was pretty pleased with his effort today. You know, he tried to hang quite greenly at about the 800, but I managed to keep him with the bunch. And but when I asked him for his effort, he straightened up nicely, and it was a good one.
Look, he's easy on the eye, Gav. I had a good look at you taking him down to the start nice and quietly. He's a smashing-looking horse.
He is.
Looks like Gav, He's also a good-looking man. I'm sure that after his racing career, he'll have all the ladies after him. But, I mean, let's chat a little bit about Lawrence at the moment as well. I mean, good race for him overall. I mean, 1st, 3rd and 4th, even though the 4th place runner was with Stewie Pettigrew and not Johan. Good race for him.
Yeah, 100%. Well done to Mr. Werners. He's putting so much into the game, and it's nice to see him reap the rewards.
Let's talk about it with your ride now. The Hollywood Bets Durban July, news hot off the press. You'll be riding the ever consistent and ever game Do It Again. I mean, what an honour, what a privilege, Gav.
Yeah, look, I'm not 100% sure if I'm on him. But
I just saw the press releases coming out.
Yeah,
thick and fast.
so I think if I am on him, it's only going to be a pleasure to ride him. It's going to be his last race, and it's going to be very fitting. I enjoy riding older horses, and you know, if I do ride him, let's hope he does it again, and I'll give him my best.
Gav, I need to ask you about your rides. My soulmate from the Candice Dawson yard. I mean, Penny was only dropping late last time.
Yeah, very nice filly. She's maturing nicely. Her first 2 starts were quite close together, and now Candice is giving her a nice month to a 3rd start, so I think she'll be very competitive today. Royal Guard, I mean, very green, did things backward last time out. Yeah, look, he's still a green horse. He's a horse that's just going to keep improving. He's still learning. I think he's nicely handicapped, so I'm sure he'll be in with a chance as well.
And then very shrewd at the back, Ballroom Bliss, down to a 71 rating now, Gav.
Yeah, she's run 2 nice races the last 2 starts. back over the 10 furlongs now. We've got the draw to contend with, but she's certainly the class of the race.
Hope to see you again. Well done, Gav.
Thank you very much. Big thanks to Johan and to his whole team. Well done to them, to Wilgerbos and turffontein, and to Mr. Werners and his family. Thank you.
There we go. That's Gavin Larina. Great to have him in the winner's box. Well done, Johan. Obviously been a good few days on the Highveld for you. I mean, that also, we didn't get to speak to you, unfortunately, on Thursday. But, I mean, going back to Sheldon, that was a good win.
Yeah, Gavin said he felt fantastic on the day. He's also had problem over time, and funny enough, when we trotted him up with a vet in the week, we didn't treat him. I think it's the first time in my entire career that we didn't treat him a few days going into the race. He was perfectly sound, and yeah, he showed it on the racetrack. He's a burly horse, so you can never really be confident. We train him very, very lightly at home, obviously to look after his legs. But yeah, he felt fantastic. He got a beautiful penalty, deservingly so. I'm not complaining. I'm just mentioning it. So from now onwards, it's not going to be easy for him. But yeah, listen, he's been a real pleasure to train that horse. Absolute character. Yeah, just a lovely horse. He's just part of the. He feels like he's part of the team every morning. You know, he makes you feel good when you go say hello to him.
And then back to this individual. I mean, you went up to Hollywood Bet's Gravel last time out, still very green. Perhaps if you had to renew rivalry with the eventual winner, I think we'll be leaning towards this individual this time.
Yeah, listen, he's a hell of a horse.
Yeah.
Or we do think he is. He shows a lot at home. I was worried about the 1200 today. He's a better horse around the bend because he hangs in. He has always done it for some reason. I don't know why. We've done his teeth a couple of times. He's just an immature horse. I was a little bit worried about the straight today, but at the same time the field looked weak when you had to take our chances. And yeah, listen, he made like hard work of it, but like I say, when he gets over 40, he was actually supposed to run in the weekend in that Highveld Stakes. That was the right race for him. And then Lawrence had too many runners, and I ended up not getting the jockey I wanted. And these are specific rights. I didn't want to just put anybody on him. I actually think he would have been very competitive in that race, in a 1400, because that's what he wants, you know, a good draw, 1400 mile, and we'll see the best of him. But yeah, thank you to Gavin, handled him well, and if Gavin does try to do it again, we take the swingers with Pietro Manzano.
Absolutely. I mean, let's talk about the third horse, because Viva de Janeiro, I thought, went down to the start best of all today. He won't be long in winning, Johan.
Yeah, listen, he ran a cracking debut, and if you go back to the form lines now, it was a weak maiden plate, and I think most of his races he's been competing against this week. But again, we box on, and he does need the blinkers. I just didn't want to do that today because I want to maybe try him over a mile first, and then if I need the blinkers after that, I can come a bit shorter. If I put the blinkers on today and then go further next time, it's just going to over-race, you know. So, yeah, I accepted him because I was worried that it's a small field and maybe the field might not stand up. So it's also easy money for a gallop. So I've been running a lot of horses, earning money, taking advantages of the small fields, and yeah, listen, we need to keep racing going, so people must nominate horses, and we need to up our field. So yeah, just thank you very much, and well done to Lawrence and Harry and Bruce and the entire team, and my staff and my jocks. Thank you to everyone.
Johan, well played. I know you're not an easy customer, and
Understatement.
I mean, yeah, no, look, you're a good man and a good trainer, and you certainly deserve it. And Pietro Manzano, I mean, everything all right? He pulled up nicely?
Yeah. He had his last day in the paddock today, so tomorrow morning we'll go back to track. He pulled up really, really good. He's been resting a lot. He's also sleeps a lot, funny enough. So he's been sleeping in the most of the week, and during the afternoon when it gets warmer. He's been in the paddock, so we're back at track tomorrow, and we'll probably do our fast work either Sunday or Monday, next fast work. And then it will be 2 workouts, one half pace on the grass, and then it will be July.
I know your bets are ready for the Hollywood Bets Durban July. You've given it away. Do it again. Pietro Manzano, swinger.
Well, it's my jockeys, Gavin and Keegan, and Do It Again is the old horse that loves Gravel. I thought he was very unlucky on Saturday. Sure. He's going to love the 2-2. Justin is a good friend of mine, Snaith, so yeah, I think that's the swinger.
Johan, well done on a good week.
For value.
Absolutely. Well done on a good week.
Thank you.
Good stuff. There we go. That's Johan Janse van Vieren. Johan, if you can just take the 15,000 from the ROA, there we go. 15,000 Rand. Every Rand does count these days. Thanks very much to Johan as always. And then the groom. The groom will come and chat to me in just a second. Come a little bit closer, sir. Studio 88 branded. Well played over here. I'll tell you what, this horse looked very well. And Lawrence, I remember you from Gary Alexander days.
Yes,
you're a man that rides work. You're up early hours of the morning. You love the horses, and you're doing a fine job.
Yes, Brendan.
Well done, Lawrence.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good to see you again, as always.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Keep up the good work. 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting.
Thanks for
there we go.
Thanks for
Super. That's Lawrence. Well done to Lawrence. He'll be getting 1,500 Rand. Like I say, I worked with Lawrence back when he was still working with Gary Alexander, and he certainly knows his trade. So there we go. Dr. Faustus, number 6, the 2-year-old son of Oratorio. Well handled by Gavin Larina. Well punted off the boards over here for favourite backers to Lawrence Werners and his entire family. Congratulations.